pump in the belt, you see there's no tensioner. So what I'm doing is I am pushing the belt from both sides. It's coming off from this end. It's almost in, so I don't want to take it out. So you need to turn this crank pulley at the same time, and then we'll reverse it, and I'll start pushing from here a bit so it can start to go that way. And at the same time, keep eye on the top so the top don't come out. So the belt is almost on, and it looks crappy. So there's nothing we can do there. This is the way. Okay, so let's see. This baby goes on. There you go. It's on the pump. Perfect. Now I need to fix this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push this in and try to come back, but pay attention to the top so the top doesn't come out. So little by little, everything should just go in. There is no tensioner. There is no nothing like that. Anyway, guys, there you go. That's how we're going to put a belt on this Mazda CX5 2.5 liter engine. Plan to fix this belt on the crank pulley has to go on the last curve, last groove. I'm going to keep an eye on the top. I'm going to use my pry bar. It goes on the back end of this frame here. So push, turn, and it is off a bit on the top too, but as long as it doesn't come off. And at the same time, check the top pulley. It's looking good. Can you see it start to go on the groove here? And on the top is, I can't see, but I'm just feeling it. So it's feeling good. So let's turn a bit more. Hit it. Hit this type of system. My Camaro got it. Some of the Subarus got it. So the belt is coming off from the top now. It's totally coming off, so I need to go back. At the same time, I'll probably just try to manage it from up here so it doesn't come off. I'll try to push the belt on the inner pulley from here on the crank, and so back and forth. That's what it's gonna be. Okay, there you go. It's looking good. There you go. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, so when I try to here, it comes off on the top. So I'm gonna try to push over here, but from the top end of this pulley, which your camera's not gonna see. So I'm gonna put a pry bar here, and I'm gonna keep turning this thing clockwise at the same time. Push the pulley here, and I'm able to see the water pump pulley till we come to the spot that we need to be at. Okay, let's see. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. I think the pump from the top should put the pulley, the belt on the spot. Yeah. Compression stroke. Okay, that's not working out. It's definitely not working out, but it's working me out. But anyways, let's see what I can do with the belt from up here. Try to yank the belt a bit to the other end from here so it can go onto the last groove. That's where we want it at. Okay, a little bit off the camera. I need the space, but you get the point of how we're gonna get it in there. And that's the only thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep pushing from up here and keep turning it. Okay, guys. So what I was able to do was I took one hand. Okay, I'm gonna hold the light. So as you can see, my belt is almost on, and it's only left a little bit. I pushed it with one hand right from up here, and it's looking good on the water pump. I want to got a longer pry bar here, so I can just simply do that, just like that, and the belt is in. Bada bing, bada boom. All I need to do is get the second belt in. I'm going to show you guys how to do that as well. But let's check on the pump. Perfect. 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 We got our belt on. Guys. Okay, so this is part 2 as you guys are watching. Part 1, I replaced that water pump. So if you guys need to get to the water pump, got a complete detail. I actually did the whole pump on the camera. Okay, so here's our second belt. So hopefully I'm able to manage to get this. I'm going to give you the part number that I'm using here. So if you guys want to pick up the same belt, it's all up to you. So what we're going to do is, let's see if I can manage to get this guy around and get it onto the water pump. It's going to have to go in this compressor here. So I might have to bring the car back down a bit and leave the crank pulley the last thing we're going to put. So maybe I can get it from down here. Okay, maybe. Okay, almost. Oh, yes. Got it on. So make sure it's good on all the pulleys. Hopefully didn't say police. Okay, so we got this guy. So let me set up my camera, and the last thing we're gonna do is yank on that pulley. This belt is gonna be very simple. So make sure you get your belt good on all the pulleys, alternator, AC compressor pulley. Make sure it's on the grooves. And then what we're gonna do is I'm gonna try to get this belt onto this little guy. So what I'm gonna have to do here is I'm gonna have to switch arms, probably from down here. I'm gonna have to yank on this tensioner here as we speak, which I think I got it all off the wrong way, wrong angle. Okay, any way you could possibly do it is a good way. Okay, it's all dark. It's okay. So we're looking at so far. Almost in there. There you go. There you go. Perfect. Check your pulleys. Don't hurt your hands. Let go of the tensioner. This is a 19mm. It does have a little oval to it, but if you have a special tool, good. But anyways, perfect. All I need to do is put the cover up in the front here. There's a cover that goes right here. That cover has clips. Bada bing, bada boom. All I did was use a 19mm here, and to put on the other belt, I used a 19mm. I use this guy right here. This is a 21. It's a 3/8 drive, but this is a 1/4 inch for the impact gun. So I put a reducer in between, but it's long to turn the crank. You saw how I did it anyway. So those are the only tools I used right there to do both of the belts. Oh, if you see how I took off the belt, I used the cutter when I was replacing the water pump. So that's in part 1. So I just cut the belt off. Make sure everything is nice and good. Thank you for watching. See you guys soon on the next one. Okay, so the belts, the part number, the big belt for the alternator, there you go. And the little belt, the part number, I used the brand Gates. That's it.